Hello everyone, welcome to Akriti, Art of Mathematics, Simple Mathematics classes. I am Sudhir MK. In this class, I am explaining competitive questions from 3D geometry topic, and this is competitive class 2. Please subscribe this channel, also like and share this video. So this is question number 28 and this is from CET 2016. So we already discussed question number 27 in last class and this is question number 28. The vector equation of a plane which is at a distance of 3 by root 14 from the origin and the normal from the origin is 2y minus 3j plus k is. So here distance is given and normal vector is also given and directly we can find equation of the plane and equation of the plane is r vector dot n cap equal to d. So here n cap is unit vector. So here normal vector is n vector. We have to find n cap. So therefore here directly we can use formula r vector dot n cap equal to d. So here r vector dot n cap. So n cap is n vector divided by its magnitude. It is 2y minus 3j plus k divided by root of 2 square plus 3 square plus 1 square. That is 2 square is 4 plus 9 plus 1 which is root 14. And here d is 3 by root 14 and root 14 cancels. So we get r vector dot 2y minus 3j plus k equal to 3. So which is option A. So here correct option is option A. So here distance is given and normal vector is given and normal vector is n vector and formula is r vector dot n cap equal to d where n cap is a unit vector. To find unit vector we have to divide given vector by its magnitude and here n cap equal to 2y minus 3j plus k divided by root 14 and d is 3 by root 14. Root 14 cancel and required answer is r vector dot 2y minus 3j plus k equal to 3. So next question number 29. If for a plane the intercepts on the coordinate axis are 8, 4, 4, then the length of the perpendicular from the origin to the plane is. So first we have to find equation of the plane whose intercepts are 8, 4, 4 and equation of the plane is x by a plus y by b plus z by c equal to 1. So then to find length of the perpendicular from the origin directly we can use formula. So therefore equation of the plane is x by a that is x by 8 plus y by 4 plus z by 4 equal to 1. Then we multiply all this number by 8. We get x plus 2y plus 2z equal to 8. Then directly we can apply formula. Distance of the plane from the origin is e divided by root of a square plus b square plus c square where a, b, c are direction ratios. That is a value is 1, b value is 2 and c value is 2. So therefore we get d value that is d value is 8 here. So it is a divided by root of 1 square plus 2 square plus 2 square which is root 9. So root 9 is 3. So therefore we get length is 8 by 3. So which is option A. So here correct option is option A. So that is distance of a plane from the origin is mod of d divided by root of a square plus b square plus c square. Here we get 8 divided by root of 1 square plus 4 square plus 4 which is 8 by 3 which is option A. So next question number 30. Algebraic sum of the intercepts made by the plane x plus 3y minus 4z minus 12 equal to 0 on the axis. Here we have to find algebraic sum of the intercept. So first you have to find all the intercept and you have to add that. So first we write equation of the plane in intercept form. Intercept form is x by a plus y by b plus z by c equal to 1. So it is x by a plus y by b plus z by c equal to 1 and take 12 to other side and divide it by 12. So dividing by 12, so we get x by 12 plus 3y by 12. So we get y by 4 minus 4z divided by 12. It is z by minus 3 equal to 1. So we get x by 12 plus y by 4 plus z by minus 3 equal to 1. And here intercepts are 12, 4 and minus 3. And we have to find its sum. So it is 12 plus 4 minus 3 which is equal to 13. So here correct option is option C which is 13. So therefore sum of the intercept is 12 plus 4 minus 3 which is 13 which is option C. So next question number 31. Equation of the plane with intercept 4 on the z-axis and parallel to XOY plane. So here it is given plane is parallel to XOY plane. Therefore it will not cut x-axis and y-axis and it is parallel to x-axis and y-axis. And here it is given only z-intercept. Z-intercept is 4. So using intercept formula, so we can write z divided by 4 equal to 1. That is we get z by 4 equal to 1. So therefore z equal to 4 which is option C. So here correct option is option C which is z equal to 4. Equation of a plane with z-intercept is 4 and it is parallel to XOY plane is z equal to 4 which is option C. So next question number 32. The equation of the plane passing through the point 0, 1, minus 2 and parallel to the plane 3x minus 4y plus 5z equal to 6 is. So here we have to find a plane which is parallel to this and passing through the point 0, 1, minus 2. It is same like straight line. When two lines are parallel, only constant changes. So same type when two planes are parallel, only we have to change the constant. So therefore we can take the required equation of the plane is 3x minus 4y plus 5z equal to k. So here we have to find k value using these points. So we can substitute x equal to 0, y equal to 1 and z equal to minus 2. So when two planes are parallel, only change this constant. So required equation of the plane is 3x minus 4y plus 5z equal to k. So then find the value of k using this point, that is substitute x equal to 0, y equal to 1 and z equal to minus 2. So we get 3 into 0 minus 4 into 1 plus 5 into minus 2 equal to k. So therefore k value is minus 14. Therefore here required plane is 3x minus 4y plus 5z equal to 14. So which is option C. When two planes are parallel, only change the constant. So therefore here required plane is 3x minus 4y plus 5z equal to minus 14. So which is option C. So next it is question number 33. The equation of the plane passing through the line x minus 1 by 5 equal to y plus 2 by 6 equal to z minus 3 by 4 and the point 4, 3, 7 is. So here one plane, it is passing through the line. So passing through the line x minus 1 by 5, y plus 2 divided by 6 and z minus 3 divided by 4. So this is the line, and one more point, it is 4, 3, 7. It is 4, 3, 7. And we have to find equation of this plane. So instead of finding this equation of the plane, so what we do is, so we verify these 2 points. So here point is 1, minus 2 and 3, and here it is point 4, 3, 7 lies in which plane. So here point is 1, minus 2, 3, which is on this line, and given point is 4, 3, 7. So these 2 points lies in the plane 4x minus 8y plus 7z equal to 41 only. So it is option B. So here these 2 points satisfies only equation B. So therefore correct option is option B. So therefore these 2 points lies in the plane 4x minus 8y plus 7z equal to 41. So which is option B. So next question number 34, and it is from CET 2014. Equation of the plane perpendicular to the line x by 1 equal to y by 2 equal to z by 3 and passing through the point 2, 3, 4 is. So here it is given one plane. So one plane, it is perpendicular to the line. So it is perpendicular to the given line and passing through the point 2, 3, 4. So this point is on this plane. So it is 2, 3, 4 is on this plane, and this line is perpendicular to the plane. So here we can consider 1, 2 and 3, which is direction ratios of this line, are to be considered as direction ratios of the normal to the plane. So here direction ratios of the normal to the plane are 1, 2 and 3. So we consider 1, 2, 3 as direction ratios of the normal to this plane. And then equation of the plane is given by 1x plus 2y plus 3z equal to d. So here a value is 1, b value is 2 and c value is 3. So therefore its equation is 1x plus 2y plus 3z equal to d. And we can find d value using this point. It is x equal to 2, y equal to 3 and z equal to 4. When we substitute this, so we get 1 into 2 plus 2 into 3 6 plus 3 into 4 12. So we get d value is 20. So therefore required plane is x plus 2y plus 3z equal to 20. So which is option D. So here line is perpendicular to the plane. So therefore it is normal to the plane. Therefore direction ratios of the normal vector is 1, 2, 3. So we consider it as a, b, c, and then equation of the plane is ax plus by plus cz equal to d. So it is 1x plus 2y plus 3z equal to d. And we can find d value using this given point and substitute x equal to 2, y equal to 3 and z equal to 4. We get d equal to 20. Therefore required plane is x plus 2y plus 3z equal to 20. So which is option D. So next question number 35. Equation of the plane passing through the point 3, minus 1, 2 and 2, 2, minus 1 and parallel to y-axis is. Here also 2 points are given, and directly we can substitute and we can verify which equation satisfies both these points, and that is the required plane. Or else we can calculate here using the condition that plane is parallel to y-axis. So therefore its equation is of the form ax plus bz plus c equal to 0. So here y coefficient is 0. It is ax plus bz plus c equal to 0, and this plane passing through the point 3, minus 1, 2 and 2, 2, minus 1. And when we substitute here, we get 3a plus 2b plus c equal to 0 and 2a minus b plus c equal to 0. So then we use rule of cross multiplication. We write a, b, c, and here we start with middle coefficient. It is 2, 1, 3, 2. Then here it is middle coefficient is minus 1 and it is 1, 2, again minus 1. So we start with middle coefficient 2, then it is 1 and it is 3, again it is 2. And here middle coefficient is minus 1, then it is 1 and then it is 2 and again it is minus 1. And here we cross multiply this and we get a divided by 2 minus 1. It is 2 plus 1. So we get a divided by 2 plus 1 and b divided by 2 minus 3 and c divided by minus 3 minus 4. So we get a divided by 3 equal to b divided by minus 1 equal to c divided by minus 7. So therefore if we take this as k, so we get a equal to 3k and b equal to minus k and c equal to minus 7k. and we substitute here. Then we get equation 3kx minus kz minus 7k equal to 0, and then we can cancel that k. So we get 3x minus z minus 7 equal to 0. So which is option C. So here correct option is option C. So here one method is directly substitute these 2 points in the given option and check which option satisfies both these points, or else use this condition. It's parallel to y-axis. When it is parallel to y-axis, its y coefficient is 0. So therefore equation of the plane is ax plus bz plus c equal to 0. And substitute these 2 points, find 2 equation, and we get ratio like this. It is a by 3 equal to b by minus 1 equal to c by minus 7. Take it as k, and we can calculate a value, b value, c value. It is 3k minus k and minus 7k. Then cancel that k. So we get 3x minus z minus 7 equal to 0, which is option C. So next question, question number 36. The equation of the plane which bisects the line joining 2, 3, 4 and 6, 7, 8 is. So here one plane is given and 2 points are given. So 2 points are on different side of the plane. So we have to find equation of this plane which bisect, that is plane passing through midpoint of these 2 points. So here plane should pass through midpoint of these 2 planes. So here also we find midpoint of these 2 points. So it is midpoint of 2, 3, 4 and 6, 7, 8 is 4, 5, 6, and we check which plane passing through this point. That is the plane x plus y plus z minus 15 equal to 0 passing through this point, that is 4, 5, 6. So that is 4, 5, 6 satisfies this equation. Therefore required plane is x plus y plus z minus 15 equal to 0. So which is option C. So here find the midpoint of the given points and substitute in the given option. So which option satisfies that condition? That is the required plane. So here it is option C. So therefore correct option is option C. So next question, question number 37, and it is from CET 2015. Foot of the perpendicular drawn from the origin to the plane 2x minus 3y plus 4z equal to 29 is. So here one plane is given and you have to draw one perpendicular from the origin, and you have to find this point, that is foot of the perpendicular. So here given point is origin and you have to find foot of the perpendicular. There is one shortcut method. So foot of the perpendicular is given by LD, MD and ND, where L, M, N are direction cosines and D is the distance of the plane from the origin. So here given plane is 2x minus 3y plus 4z equal to 29. So here 2 minus 3, 4 are direction ratios. Then we calculate direction cosines. So that is divided by root of 2 square plus minus 3 square plus 4 square. So we divide by root of 29. Then we get direction cosines, which is equal to 2 by root 29 minus 3 by root 29 and 4 by root 29. And we divide root 29 to the side also. So we get 29 by root 29. So which is equal to D. So therefore here L value is 2 by root 29, M value is minus 3 by root 29 and N value is 4 by root 29 and D value is 29 by root 29, which is equal to root 29. Therefore foot of the perpendicular is LD, MD, ND, and here root 29 get cancelled. So we get 2 minus 3, 4. So remember this shortcut method. So foot of the perpendicular drawn from the origin to the plane is LD, MD, ND, where L, M, N are direction cosines and D is the distance of the plane from the origin. So therefore here correct answer is, it is 2 minus 3, 4, which is option B. So here correct option is 2 minus 3, 4, which is option B. So next question, question number 38, and it is from CET 2016. Again the same type problem. The coordinate of the foot of the perpendicular drawn from the origin to the plane 5y plus 8 equal to 0 is. So here also we can use that shortcut method, that is LD, MD and ND. And here we can write equation as minus y equal to 8 by 5. So here distance is 8 by 5, and here we get L, M, N value. So here L value is 0, M value is minus 1 and N value is 0. D equal to 8 by 5. So therefore foot of the perpendicular is 0 into 8 by 5, 0, minus 1 into 8 by 5, it is minus 8 by 5, and 0 into 8 by 5 is 0. So therefore correct option is option D. So which is 0 minus 8 by 5, 0. It is 0 minus 8 by 5, 0. Or we can substitute all these points in the given equation and we can verify which point satisfies this condition. So here only option D satisfies this condition. Therefore here correct option is option D. Next one, question number 39, and it is from CET 2019. Foot of the perpendicular drawn from the point 1, 3, 4 to the plane 2x minus y plus z plus 3 equal to 0 is. So here it is not same type problems. So here it is given point is 1, 3, 4. So here it is 1, 3, 4 and the plane is 2x minus y plus z plus 3 equal to 0. So you have to find foot of the perpendicular from the point 1, 3, 4 on this plane. So you have to find foot of the perpendicular from the point 1, 3, 4 on this plane. We consider foot of the perpendicular as x1, y1, z1. So this point lies on the plane. So therefore we can substitute x equal to x1, y equal to y1 and z equal to z1. So we get 2x1 minus y1 plus z1 plus 3 equal to 0. So take this point as x1, y1, z1 and substitute this point in the given plane. So we get 2x1 minus y1 plus z1 plus 3 equal to 0. So then find equation of this line. So equation of this line, that is line passing through the point 1, 3, 4 and it is perpendicular to the plane. So therefore its direction ratios are 2, minus 1 and 1. It is direction ratios of the normal to the plane. It is 2, minus 1, 1. Therefore we get equation of this line is x1 minus 1 by 2 equal to y1 minus 3 divided by minus 1 equal to z1 minus 4 divided by 1, and we take it as k, that is x1 minus 1 by 2 equal to y1 minus 3 by minus 1 equal to z1 minus 4 divided by 1 equal to k. So then we simplify this, we get x1 equal to 2k plus 1 and y1 equal to minus k plus 3 and z1 equal to k plus 4. We substitute all this in equation 1. So we get 2 into 2k plus 1 minus k plus 3 plus k plus 4 plus 3 equal to 0. So when we simplify this, we get 6k plus 6 equal to 0 implies k equal to minus 1, and substitute here we find x1, y1, z1 value. So therefore x1 value is 2 into minus 1 plus 1 which is minus 1, and y1 value is minus of minus 1 plus 3 which is 4, and z1 value is minus 1 plus 4, it is 3. So therefore foot of the perpendicular is minus 1, 4, 3, so which is option C. So here foot of the perpendicular is minus 1, 4, 3 which is option C. So here we take this foot of the perpendicular as x1, y1, z1 which is on the given plane. Then find equation of the line using direction ratios. It is 2, minus 1 and 1, and find x1, y1, z1 value and substitute in the given plane, and we get x1, y1, z1 value, and here it is minus 1, 4 and 3. So next question, question number 40, and it is from CET 2015. Equation of the line passing through the point 2, 3, 1 and parallel to the line of intersection of the plane x minus 2y minus z plus 5 equal to 0 and x plus y plus 3z equal to 6 is. So here two planes are given which are intersecting. So here two planes are intersecting plane, and we have to find one line passing through 2, 3, 1. It is 2, 3, 1 and parallel to this line. So here this line is parallel to line of intersection of these two planes. So therefore line is parallel to line of intersection of the given plane. So here we can find normal vector. So here we can find normal vector. It is n1 vector and it is n2 vector which is normal to the given plane. So here n1 vector and n2 vector are normal vector which is perpendicular to the given plane. Then we can find one more vector which is perpendicular to the both the vectors. So which is perpendicular to both the vector. It is n1 cross n2 vector. So which is perpendicular to n1 vector and n2 vector. So then it is parallel to the given line. Since n1 and n2 are perpendicular to the given plane, then n1 cross n2 will be parallel to this line. Then it is parallel to the required line. So therefore first we calculate n1 cross n2, which is the vector along the direction of the line of intersection. First we find n1 cross n2. It is determinant of ijk, and here it is direction ratios of the normals are 1, minus 2 and minus 1, and here it is 1, minus 2, minus 1, and for second plane we get 1, 1 and 3. So we get ijk, it is 1, minus 2, minus 1 and 1, 1, 3. So which is minus 5i, minus 4j plus 3k, which is parallel to the required line. Therefore direction ratios of the line of intersection is minus 5, minus 4 and 3. Therefore direction ratios of this line is minus 5, minus 4 and 3. Therefore direction ratios of the required line is also minus 5, minus 4, 3. So therefore its equation is x minus 2 divided by minus 5 equal to y minus 3 divided by minus 4 equal to z minus 1 by 3. That is one point is given. It is 2, 3, 1 and direction ratios are minus 5, minus 4, 3. Therefore its equation is x minus 2 by minus 5 equal to y minus 3 by minus 4 equal to z minus 1 by 3. So therefore correct option is option B. So it is x minus 2 by minus 5 equal to y minus 3 by minus 4 equal to z minus 1 by 3. So next question, question number 41. Distance between the planes 2x plus 3y plus 4z equal to 4 and 4x plus 6y plus 8z equal to 9 is. So directly we can use formula. Distance between two planes is d2 minus d1 divided by root of a square plus b square plus c square. But here direction ratio should be same, but here it is not same. So what we can do is we can multiply first equation by 2. So here we get 4x plus 6y plus 8z equal to 8. So multiply first equation by 2. So we get 4x plus 6y plus 8z equal to 8. And second equation is 4x plus 6y plus 8z equal to 9. And then we use this formula. It is d2 minus d1. That is d2 minus d1. It is 8 minus 9 divided by root of 4 square plus 6 square plus 8 square. So which is 1 divided by root of 116. So which is equal to 1 by 2 root 29. So which is option D. So here formula is distance between two parallel planes is mod of d2 minus d1 divided by root of a square plus b square plus c square. So remember this formula. It is distance between two parallel planes. So next question, question number 42. Distance of a point 3 minus 2, 1 from the plane 2x minus y plus 2z plus 3 equal to 0 is. So here you have to find distance between a point and a plane. So we have direct formula. Distance is ax1 plus by1 plus cz1 plus d divided by root of a square plus b square plus c square. It is ax1 plus by1 plus cz1 plus d divided by root of a square plus b square plus c square. And here we get 2 into 3 minus 1 into minus 2 and 2 into 1 plus 3 divided by 2 square plus 1 square plus 2 square. So it is 13 by 3. So which is option C. So here correct option is option C. So directly we can use formula. It is mod of ax1 plus by1 plus cz1 plus d divided by root of a square plus b square plus c square. And here correct answer is 13 by 3, which is option C. So next question, question number 43. Distance of the point 2, 5, minus 3 from the plane r vector is 6i minus 3j plus 2k equal to 4 is. So here also we can use same formula, but we have to convert equation of this plane into Cartesian form. So equation of the plane is, it is 6x minus 3y plus 2z and take 4 to this side. So we get minus 4 equal to 0. So equation of the plane is 6x minus 3y plus 2z minus 4 equal to 0. So therefore distance is 6 into 2 minus 3 into 5. Plus 2 into minus 3 minus 4 divided by root of 6 square is 36 minus 3 square is 9 and 2 square is 4. So we get 13 by 7. So which is option B. So here correct option is option B. First convert vector equation into Cartesian equation and directly we use formula. So therefore correct option is option B, which is 13 by 7. So next question, question number 44, and it is from CET 2014. The lines x minus 2 by 1 equal to y minus 3 by 1 equal to z minus 4 by minus k and x minus 1 by k equal to y minus 4 by 2 equal to z minus 5 by 1 are coplanar if k equal to. So here it is given two lines are coplanar and you have to find the value of k. We have direct formula. When two lines are coplanar, then we get determinant of x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1, a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2 equal to 0. So here we have x1, y1 and z1, and here it is x2, y2 and z2. It is x2, y2, z2, and here we have a1, b1, c1. And here we have A2, B2 and C2. Here we substitute all these values. So we get determinant of 1 minus 2, 4 minus 3, 5 minus k. 1, 1 minus k, k2, 1 equal to 0. So this implies determinant of minus 1, 1, 1 and 1, 1 minus k and k2, 1 equal to 0. So this implies minus 1 into 1 plus 2k. So then it is minus 1 into 1 plus k square. Then it is plus 1 into 2 minus k equal to 0. So here we get minus 1 minus 2k and here we get minus 1 minus k square and here we get 2 minus k equal to 0. So here it is minus 1 minus 1 minus 2 minus 2 minus 2 cancel and we get minus 3k minus k square equal to 0. So when we simplify we get minus 3k minus k square equal to 0. So we can take minus k outside. So we get 3 plus k equal to 0. So implies k equal to 0 or k equal to minus 3. So we get two values, that is k equal to 0 or k equal to minus 3. But here only one option is given, that is k equal to 0. So therefore correct option is option B. So which gives k equal to 0. So which is option B. So here we get two values, that is k equal to 0 and k equal to minus 3. But here it is given k equal to 0, which is option B. So next question, question number 45, and it is from CET 2014. The lines x minus 2 by 3 equal to y minus 3 by 4 equal to z minus 4 by 5 is parallel to the plane. So here one line is given, so its direction ratios are 3, 4 and 5. Now we have to find this line is parallel to which plane. That is, this line should be perpendicular to the normal. So this line should be perpendicular to the normal. Therefore line is parallel to the plane implies normal to the plane and line are perpendicular. So that is, normal to the plane and the line are perpendicular. So therefore here a1, a2 plus b1, b2 plus c1, c2 should be 0. So this is possible only for the plane 2x plus y minus 2z equal to 0. That is for the option C. So we get 3 into 2 plus 4 into 1 minus 5 into 2 equal to 0. So therefore correct option is option C. So here a1, a2 plus b1, b2 plus c1, c2 equal to 0. That is for only plane 2x plus y minus 2z equal to 0. So which is option C. So next question, question number 46, and it is from CET 2018. The value of k such that the line x minus 4 by 1 equal to y minus 2 by 1 equal to z minus k by 2 lies on the plane 2x minus 4y plus z equal to 7 is. So here one plane is given and one line is given. So this line is on this plane, implies this point, that is 4 to k. So 4 to k is on this plane. 4 to k is on this plane only. So therefore we can substitute x equal to 4, y equal to 2 and z equal to k. So we get 2 into 4, 8 and 4 into 2, 8. That is 8 minus 8 plus k equal to 7. So this implies k equal to 7. So which is option C. Here k value is 7, so which is option C. Since this line is on the plane, this point, that is 4 to k, is also on the plane. So therefore we can substitute x equal to 4, y equal to 2 and z equal to k. So we get k equal to 7. So next question, question number 47. the angle between the planes 2x plus 2y plus 3z equal to 16 and x plus 2y minus 2z equal to 17 is. So here directly we can apply formula. It is cos theta equal to n1 vector dot n2 vector divided by magnitude of n1 vector dot n2 vector. This angle between two planes. So first we find here a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2. It is 2 into 1 and 2 into 2 and 3 into minus 2. So we get 0. So therefore here a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 equal to 0 implies angle between two planes is 90 degrees. So which is option C. So here correct option is option C, that is angle between two planes is 90 degree. So here we get cos theta equal to 0, so implies theta equal to 90 degree. Next it is question number 48 and it is from CET 2018. The locus represented by xy plus yz equal to 0 is, it is pair of perpendicular lines or it is parallel lines or it is parallel planes or it is perpendicular planes. Now here it is given xy plus yz equal to 0 where y is common and we can write as y into x plus z equal to 0. So therefore we can write y equal to 0 or x plus z equal to 0 which are two planes. So here y equal to 0 is one plane and x plus z equal to 0 is also one plane and its direction ratios are 0, 1, 0 and 1, 0, 1. For y equal to 0 direction ratios are 0, 1, 0 and for x plus z equal to 0 direction ratios are 1, 0, 1. So when we multiply this, that is a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2, we get 0. So therefore these two planes are perpendicular. So therefore xy plus yz equal to 0 represent pair of perpendicular planes which is option D. So since a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 equal to 0, two planes are perpendicular. So which is option D. So next question, question number 49. Acute angle between the lines x minus 5 by 2 equal to y plus 1 by minus 1 equal to z plus 2 by 1 and the plane 3x minus 4y minus z plus 5 equal to 0. That is angle between line and plane. So directly we have formula, that is sin theta equal to modulus of b vector dot n vector divided by magnitude of b vector into magnitude of n vector. That is angle between line and plane is sin theta equal to b vector dot n vector divided by magnitude of b vector into magnitude of n vector. So when we apply formula, so here we get direction ratios of b vectors are 2, minus 1, 1 and direction ratios of n vector are 3, minus 4 and minus 1. So we get 2 into 3, minus 1 into minus 4 plus 1 into minus 1, that is a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 divided by root of 2 square plus minus 1 square plus 1 square. It is root of 4 plus 1 plus 1 and next it is root of 3 square plus minus 4 square plus 1 square. It is root of 9 plus 16 plus 1 which is 9 by root 6 into root 26 which is same as 9 by root 56. But in option it is not given theta equal to sin inverse 9 by root of 156. So we have to convert this one into cos. So we have cos theta is root of 1 minus sin square theta. So we get root of 1 minus 81 by 156 which is root of 75 by 156. So which is equal to 5 by 2 root 13. So therefore theta equal to cos inverse 5 by 2 into root 13. So which is option B. So here correct option is option B which is theta equal to cos inverse 5 by 2 into root 13. That is angle between line and plane is sin theta equal to b1 dot n vector divided by magnitude of b vector into magnitude of n vector. But here we will not get answer in terms of sin inverse. So we have to convert into cos and we get correct option is option B. So next problem, problem number 50 and it is from CET 2020. Sine of the angle between the line x minus 2 by 3 equal to 3 minus y by minus 4 equal to z minus 4 by 5 and the plane 2x minus 2y plus z equal to 5 is. So here it is given sine of the angle between line and a plane. So we can directly apply formula, but here given line is not in standard form. We write equation in standard form. So here it is x minus 2 by 3 as it is, but here first we have to write y and take minus outside. So we can write minus of y minus 3 divided by minus 4 and minus minus cancel. So we get y minus 3 by 4 equal to z minus 4 divided by 5. That is writing given line in this standard form. We get x minus 2 by 3 equal to y minus 3 by 4 equal to z minus 4 by 5. So then directly we can apply formula. Angle between plane and line is sin theta, it is a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 divided by root of a1 square plus b1 square plus c1 square into root of a2 square plus b2 square plus c2 square. So when we multiply this, we get 3 into 2. Next it is 4 into minus 2 and then it is 5 into 1 here. So it is 3 into 2 plus 4 into minus 2 plus 5 into 1 divided by 3 square, it is 9, 4 square it is 16 and 5 square is 25 into root of 2 square 4 and minus 2 square is 4 and again 1 square is 1. So when we simplify, we get 3 by root 50 into 3. Here 3 get cancelled. So remaining is 1 by root 50 which is equal to 1 by 5 root 2 and again we can simplify this by multiplying by root 2. So we get root 2 by 5 into 2 which is 10. So therefore answer is root 2 by 10. So which is option A. So here correct option is option A. That is sine of the angle between line and plane is root 2 by 10. So which is option A. That's all in this video. I will continue this chapter explanation in next video. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe the channel for more video notification. Subscribe my YouTube channel Akriti Mathematics Classes. Thank you once again.